Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards, and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday to show you a fun new project. Hopefully, you guys have had a great day. I had Lucas all day today. Actually, they just left like 10 minutes ago. She got here at about 20 minutes to 7, and I came out, got everything prepped, and went and kissed them goodbye before starting the live. So, good evening. We got 3 naps in. I actually only took 2 naps, but Lucas got 3 naps in. And in between our nap time, we were able to run to Fry's, Target, and Starbucks. So I think that is a pretty good day. Hopefully your guys' is good. If you're just logging on, say hi so I know you're here. Good evening, Heather. I did hear it pop up on my iPad, so we should be good. Isn't this weather crazy? Oh my goodness, it is so cold outside. I think it's the wind that's making it so cold. In the RV garage, it's 62 degrees in there. In my craft room, it's 64. I would love to bottle this up and save it for July when we're complaining that it is so hot. But we can't, unfortunately. Good evening, Jane. How are you? Okay, I'm going to flip you over because we have lots to show you. I did forget the make and take, so I'll show you those on Thursday. But I want to show you guys all of the pillow gifts that you guys received for the last 2 weekends at the retreat. Hello, Valerie. There's a gnat over here that's driving me crazy. Okay. So when you arrived, let me get on my iPad and make sure we are live. I did hear it, but oh, there it is. Perfect. We are good. So when you arrived at your table, you had a name tag, and it had obviously your name on it, and it said "Be Happy." So that was the first thing. I ran out of bags, so I don't even have the bag to show you. But here is one of your other pillow gifts. It says Happy Spring, and it has the little bunnies. My girlfriend actually cut these out with her scan and cut machine. I forget what they're called. So I actually heat embossed, I think 160 of these little rabbits, but they were so cute. Okay, so there's another one. You guys got this fun little Easter basket filled with some candy. And I actually think they recalled some of these Reese cups. So anybody that got these in their basket, you might want to mail them back to me just so I can taste them to make sure that they are still good for you guys. And these are the little Kit Kats that my husband ate so many of them, I had to go back to Target to buy more. But that was a cute little Easter basket that you guys got. Let's bring this in. I don't know if this might be my favorite. I don't even think it's going to show all of it in the camera. So hopefully you can see like the side version of it. But it's a hanger, and it's shaped as an Easter. Oops, got a phone call. Sorry. It's shaped as a carrot. So this was one of your other Easter, or one of your other pillow gifts. I was super excited that I got to do so much with Easter. So here is another. These are our 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Acetate boxes. I forgot the name of them. These are the acetate boxes, and I put another one of the little bunnies on the front of it, and a little bow, and it says Happy Easter. And there's more Kit Kats in the back of it. Let's see. I don't know. This one might have been my favorite too. I loved every single one of them. So these are the little composition notebooks, and I decorated it with our designer series paper, and I ran these through the embossing machine and put a little bow on it, and I used some of the vellum underneath it as well, just to kind of give it a little bit more dimension. So those were super duper fun. Let's see. I got a couple more. These ones were so fun. I could actually kick myself because I didn't realize until after I did all of these that we could put the little stinger on the back of the little bumblebee. And I should have did it to these guys, but I didn't want to take them all apart to put the little stingers on. So I told everybody if they wanted to, they could. But they were already done and put together. I didn't want to take the chance of them messing up or anything. So there's that, and it actually sits like this on your table, or it does have a little hanger on the back where you could hang it on the wall. And then the last is, this cute little box, and it says a little something to brighten your day. And I made it to go with the composition book. So when you open it up, it is definitely a tight squeeze. So you might need to shake it out. But it's a highlighter. And all of them were in different colors. So they were all pastel highlighters. And I kind of made it to go with your book. So those were, let me bring them all back in. Let's see if I can get most of them in the camera. Easter baskets, you had your name plaque, you had your 2 little spring Easter decorations. I don't know, that one might have been my favorite too. I don't know, all of them are my favorites. I'm actually so glad that I had at least one of all of them left over so I could have one for myself. I actually planned that pretty good where I only had a couple of extras. Okay, let's get all these out of the way. So this right here makes it where you never want to miss a retreat because you don't know what the pillow gifts are, and they are fun always, but these ones were super duper fun. Let's see, who else has logged on? Anna, hello. Vicky, Jessica, Teresa, hello everybody. Okay, so before I went live, I went ahead and put the description of what we're using for tonight's card, and I want to show you that in a minute. This one, it is called Pierced Blooms Dies. It is actually retiring, and I used it for the bow and these little flowers. And I forgot to bring the stamp set in, but all of the dies match the stamp set as well. There's some beautiful things. If I can remember, maybe I'll do this on Thursday as well. I've actually seen so many fun things with it. So these are the 2 that I used, the bow and these little flowers. And then this one is called Painted Labels Die, and it is not retiring. It is carrying over. And these are the 2 that I used. These are the 4 that I used out of this one. Oh, can't keep a hold of it. So I used 4 out of the Painted Labels, and I used 2 out of the Pierced Blooms. So let me show you what I created with just these dies. I know I was working on it at the retreat, so I know if whoever was at the retreat is like, I totally know what she's gonna do. And you're right. Okay, let me bring in the card. So this is a super duper cute Easter card. And now I will have to tell you, I am not going to be able to get Easter cards out this year. I know, slap on the hand, right? I just didn't get a chance to get my Easter cards done, but I wanted to show you guys an easy and so adorable way to create some Easter cards with 0 stamping. You could definitely put a Happy Easter on here if you wanted to, but I just loved the way this turned out. So as you can see, this is that die at the bottom. This one is his little head. So let me put them, I should have brought a piece of paper. Actually, let me grab this. Let me take the dies off of this so it's a little bit darker of the background. So we have this die. We have that die. We have these ones that go for the little ears. We have the bow that goes right here. And then these little flowers went up around his little head to be a little halo. So that is what I'm going to show you. And I'm focusing on the designer series paper that is retiring at the end of this month. So if you haven't gotten that, you definitely will want to, because it is so beautiful. Okay, so I did this in Very Vanilla. You could definitely do it in Basic White because I think the designer series paper does say Basic White, but I really liked the Very Vanilla with it. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it a 4 1/4. All of these are going to be the same for the card base. Thank you, Jessica. They are so fun. Make sure you have your card opening up. And actually, I lied. So these are the only 5 Easter cards that will be going out in the mail today. And they're probably going to my children and my grandson. So let's start with Magenta Madness. Shocker, right? And they're super easy to put together. Once you get these guys cut out, and the cutting out was not hard either, I forgot to give dimensions on this. So this is 3 3/4 by 5, and this Magenta Madness is 4 by 5 1/4. I did do all of the measurements before I went live as well, so it's up there. Literally, it is just gluing these fun pieces together, and we're done. Now all we have to do is grab our Magenta Madness pile. I went ahead and pre-cut all of these just to save a little bit of time. Hopefully we can make all of the cards. I'm going to flip those over and grab some dimensionals. I'm just going to put one on the ears, which they're actually leaves, but nobody needs to know that but us, right? There we go. Peel these off. I'm just going to peel them all off at once. There we go. Now I'm going to put this, oops, there's a piece stuck inside. There we go. Put this down at the bottom. Come up here, kind of overlap that a tad bit. Put in our ears. And grab some mini glue dots. We're going to put the bow on first with the mini glue dots. And then you could use your Tombow for this as well. I just figured mini glue dots is a tad bit easier, but you could definitely use your green glue. So I'm going to put one right in the center. Oh, it didn't grab the mini glue dots. It's probably because it's so stinking cold that the glue dots are like, I am not leaving. That one didn't stick either. There we go. Perfect. Grab a few gems. You're going to take your pick tool, and we're going to put a few gems on here. Let's get the dog hair off of the gem. There we go. I don't think it was dog hair. I think it was a little bit of dust. And I'm going to grab one more. Oops. And put that right in the center. There we go. Look how easy and fun these cards are. Oh, they're so cute. Now I really wish I would have made more. And then I do have the pieces to go on the back of my envelopes, but silly me only brought Whisper White or Basic White envelopes, not the Very Vanilla. So I will have to do those later. I actually got ready for the Facebook Live a couple days ago because I knew I was going to have Lucas today. And I try not to plan anything when I have him, so we can just sit and concentrate and play with him. I did get a couple loads of laundry done, which is a plus. So I was excited about that. But other than that, I did not come out to the craft room at all today. This is the first time. And I didn't get to eat dinner before we went live, so I won't be staying out here very long because I've got dinner in the house waiting for me. I told Bo to go ahead and eat because it was silly for both of us to have to reheat our meal. So he, I think, already has eaten. So if you hear my stomach growling, that is why. So add some dimensionals. And if you're just logging on, say hi so I know you're here. Hello, Darlene. Peel these guys off. Does anybody else do this when they're grabbing their pieces that have dimensionals on it? You just kind of pick it up with your fingers. I don't know why. Just easier. And it kind of feels cool to pick them up and know that they're going to stay to your finger. Stick the ears in. And hopefully, I will get these out in the mail tomorrow. I didn't get any gift cards for my kids, so maybe they're going to get an Easter card with nothing in it. Is that terrible? It has just been so crazy busy. I feel like I did get the shop all cleaned out. So Bo is going to put the toy hauler back in tomorrow, and he's going to put all of his stuff back in. Rude, right? I think he should just let me have it forever. But he's getting ready to put all that back in because I got all of my stuff out. And I actually put things away as I was cleaning it, so I don't have a huge mess in my craft room. Because usually I'll just throw everything on my table and deal with it later. But I really took my time and put everything away. So, is anybody going to try to make a couple of these and get them out before Easter? So there's the Just Jade. Here is Magenta Madness. And that one's Bumblebee. Oh, they are so fun and so cute. I don't know which one to mail my kids. Okay, let's do the Cinnamon Cider. I think the Cinnamon Cider is going to be gorgeous as well. The Misty Moonlight, I am definitely going to send to Lucas. That one is going to go to him for sure. We're going to run out of dimensionals here in a second. Good thing I have a few more sitting beside me. Flip these over. Now, as of a few minutes ago before I went live, this set, the Painted Blossoms, Blooms, what's the name of this set? It is still available. Pierce Blooms Dies. As of a few minutes before I went live, it is still available. If you do want it, I suggest getting it sooner than later because once it's gone, it's gone. So if you want to make some of these maybe for next year or use them for the with the stamp set, it is a super duper fun set. And I think I did a retreat using it as well. So it is definitely fun and worth it. But don't hesitate and don't wait because once it's gone, they're not going to bring it back. Okay, my mini glue dots are definitely cold because my hands are freezing. They're not wanting to come off very well. Okay, Cinnamon Cider is definitely super cute as well. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I like better. Let's add some of the diamonds. And you could use the in-color gems for this as well if you wanted to. I think they are square, but I still think it would be super cute. Okay, there's Cinnamon Cider. Let's attach this to the card base. And then all we have left is the Just Jade, and that one is definitely going to Lucas. I already know that for a fact. And I will make sure to put a Starbucks gift card in there for him. The kids, if I remember, I will. If not, they'll live. But we cannot forget about the grandchild. Okay, so if you're just logging on and you want all of the measurements, I did put it in the description before we went live. And the very first card, I went over the dimensions, so you can always rewatch this. And I'm doing all 5 of the ink colors that are retiring. I do know some of the ink refills are already gone, but I haven't checked. I didn't check today if the ink is still available, but I do know the dyes is available. And this piece is going to be a booger. Of course, it has to be the last one that didn't quite cut. So let's see if I can trim this without 1, chopping my finger off, and 2, tearing it. Oh, not too shabby. It's okay because I'll put it this way so it's covered up. Nobody will ever know but us that's on the live. There we go. Last one, and we're done. Hopefully you guys have a nice, relaxing evening ahead of you. I will be out a little bit tomorrow morning, but I have to work tomorrow, so I won't be out too much. Oh, I wanted to make sure I got the part where I kind of messed it up a little bit, but it was hard to see, so really nobody would have even noticed. Put the little bunny ears on. And grab our little pieces, and we're done. As long as I can find the mini glue dots, they keep disappearing on me. It's crazy. My whole desk is clean, and it feels so nice. I think that's the best part about a retreat is it forces you to clean and tidy, and it's just so nice. We'll see how long it lasts, though. Perfect. Our last one, we'll put some gems on here, and then I'll bring them all back in to show you. So this one that we're working on is the Misty Moonlight. And we did all 5 of the in colors with the In Color Designer Series paper, cardstock. We didn't use the ink or any of the ribbon, but everything does match. That's the one thing I love about Stampin' Up! Products. Okay, so here is the Misty Moonlight. Here is the Cinnamon Cider. Here is the Bumblebee. Let me scoot those up a little bit. And then we have Just Jade and Magenta Madness. And I will go back in and do all of the envelopes to match. Hopefully you guys can see those. I have the little pieces here. I just didn't bring the very vanilla envelopes over with me. So there you go. Here are all of your cards for today. And they went together pretty quick and easy. And it really wasn't a lot of die cutting either, because you can run all of it at once besides the flowers and the bow, because you needed to use the cardstock versus just the very vanilla. So it really did not take any time at all to create these cards. So hopefully you guys liked it. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a great evening. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out. I did have 2 naps today, so I probably won't be going to bed anytime soon, so I might be up for quite a while. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. I will see everybody on Thursday with another fun and cute project. Have a good evening. See ya. Bye-bye.